So the first 3 rounds of the playoffs have been completed in this year's NASCAR Cup Series, but let's have a look at what's actually going on when it comes to the championship standings, the final 12 that are in this, what happens next, who's in the next races, so on and so forth. Let's just give it a general kind of playoff update when it comes to NASCAR, because these things have changed and can change very, very quickly. So obviously we just had the round of 16 where we've raced at Atlanta, Watkins Glen and Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. The next 3 races are taking place at Kansas Speedway, Talladega Speedway and also Charlotte Motor Speedway, that being the Roval. So these 3 races are the Hollywood Casino 400 presented by ESPN Bet. Yes, that's the official title. Love American sponsorship. It's so unique. The Yellowwood 500 at Talladega and the Bank of America Roval 400 over on the Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's 2 oval races and of course the road course as well, because we have the Roval for Charlotte, like I said. These races are taking place all in the next 3 weeks, so they're coming thick and fast. There's no real breaks when it comes to this. It's just full on NASCAR playoff action. But which drivers should be looking out for in general? Well, the 12 that are into the round of 12 are as follows: Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman and Chase Briscoe as well. Ty Gibbs, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr. and Harrison Burton were all eliminated after the previous round in Bristol, Tennessee. Now, as things stand, obviously things could change massively over these next 3 rounds, but as things stand, the 4 drivers in the drop zone that will be eliminated before the round of 8 starts are Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman and Chase Briscoe. Obviously we have 3 races coming up that will decide who goes through and who does not. But as things stand in the points right now, it is very tight indeed. Now, I've already covered how the point system in NASCAR works, how the playoff system works as well, but in general, throughout every race, if you win the race, you get 40 points. If you get a stage win in stage 1, you get 10 points and another 10 points for stage 2. So Kyle Larson, for example, pretty much got a maximum score in the previous round by, of course, winning stage 1, 2 and the actual race itself to get 60 points. Currently, as things stand, Bowman and Briscoe are both tied on 3,005 points. Now, you might be wondering about why they got 3,000 odd. It's just to separate them from the drivers below, so the table looks to make a bit more sense. It's a bit dramatic, but it is what it is. It makes sense in terms of that. Excuse me. So they're on 3,005 points. Larson, who's at the top, is on 3,047 points. So it's just 42 points between top and bottom in the standings. So even though Kyle Larson did so well last time out, it can all change. It can all change in the blink of an eye. Anybody can go from 12th up to 1st, depending on how things go in the playoffs. Looking at the playoffs though, Larson with that 15-point lead is a big cushion to have at this stage. And I would say, honestly, looking at the points, I think the top 4 are looking relatively solid. I mean, you've got Byron on 3,022. I feel like that's probably going to be alright, as long as he doesn't do too bad in these next 3 rounds. But again, it can all change around very quickly. I mean, it's only an 11-point swing between Cindric in 9th and Blaney up in 5th. That's not a lot. That's a stage win. You know, that's not a lot at all. So basically, just like when I did my kind of update last time ahead of the end of the round of 16, anything can happen, anything can change, all the drivers can go away. Like even Kyle Larson might be eliminated. You know, that's I don't think he will be, by the way, before anybody says it, but that could happen. The only way to make sure that you're going to make the round of 8 as it stands is to win one of these 3 races. If you win, you're into the next round. That's how the playoffs work. So if anybody wins, they get through. So that's how it works with round of 12. It's similar to the round of 16, really, just as 4 less drivers. 4 drivers still get eliminated, and we go from there. But yeah, there's kind of a relatively quick one to kind of update what's going on with the NASCAR playoffs, what we can expect, and how things are going. Of course, I will be previewing this weekend's event at Kansas City as well. So yeah, we'll see you very soon for the next video here on the NASCARchronicle.com. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell as well to see when we go live with some more updates here on the NASCARchronicle.com.